he didn't start his variation. Most often he goes for his slower deliveries, but today he's bowling a lot of short pitch deliveries.
Yeah, beautiful done this time, square leg. And whenever you're set on the crease, you can play the shot easily. And that's something that you are in a great rhythm. Now look at that, man. Oh, this time no chance of Arpan in the gap.
They would be looking not to lose wickets and waiting for the bat ball to come and go for some glorious shots against them. Karim Janat is having a vast of experience where to pitch the ball, but sometimes you cannot control and can't spot all 6 deliveries in one spot. In the over which was midden by Najat Masood, he just had the same line in length where he had a midden over. This time pitching a little bit short, pitch outside the off stump. Very well played for a single there.
Yeah, that was 210th force of the tournament. Well set, batsman. No bowler is able till now to get a wicket. What I think, Mr. Salati, about the pitch, is the pitch supporting the bowlers or the batters?
In English, it's called belter. It's a batting paradise. It's a batting pitch, because once the pitch report was there is a chance of a run out again. Misses, and Hamza also misses the ball. A fumble there. We haven't seen him hitting the stumps because one stump was sighted from that direction. The man who was having pitch report was sitting here. He said that pitch is good for batting because there is no grass on the pitch. It's a dusty pitch. In the second innings, the cracks are getting open and there will be some turn for the spin bowlers. So batting second would be a little bit tough. After Hashmatullah Shahidi, the captain of the side, winning the toss, selected to bat first. He knew the condition well.
Yeah, no need for misunderstanding. You're so set. Think about the ball, the shot. And umpire signal that's a wide.
After a wide, you will have to re-ball or reload.
Yeah, the partnership is building continuously. And Hinduka strikers need to take a wicket. They need to break this big partnership.
Today would be looking for another huge partnership as they did in the last match, 115. Abdul Malik was the man. He lost his wicket. And wickets started tumbling. As a result, they scored 253. Where Palmer Legends easily chased down the big target there on that day. These were the two teams. They had their first encounter in the first day of the tournament. Goes again this time straight there is a fielder. One bounce in front of him. Siddiq Allah Atal was having a little top edge. They didn't force that ball. Karim Janat is bowling slightly short pitch deliveries after exact 13, 58 for loss of no wicket.
Yeah, this is another repetition. They repeated a great partnership once again. The last inning was outstanding for them. They didn't give a wicket before the complete century for the team. Same job. Very well done, both of the openers.
I was talking about the first encounter they had in the first day of the tournament. On those days, it was a rainy season and it rained heavily and the match was postponed and finally the match was stopped due to rain. So they shared a point each. So now both the teams are having 1 point. They both won against junior champions and lost against Palmer Legends.
Yeah, definitely. This is the 4 match for both of the teams. And the strikers and Pam Maywen defenders. And as I mentioned, the rain prediction the last week was about a lot of expectation, a lot of prediction about starting rain, and interrupted several different matches in the last week.
A huge appeal this time from Hamza. Umpire was not convinced. He was shouting, coming towards the umpire, wicketkeeper. They both were having a big strong appeal, but umpire was, as a result, he denied. The decision was not out.
Yeah, great fielding position. Long on, square leg, fine leg. Little bit front foot. No chance at finding a gap here and just depend. Look at that. LBW field. The umpire wasn't angry with a feeling.
Hamza is bowling stump to stumps. He's having a good line. Over number 4 for him, only conceding 7 runs. This time plays toward the long on for a single. Siddiqullah Atal will give the strike to Abdul Malik. Sometimes if the boundaries do not come, try to go for 1 in 2s. Do not come under any extra pressure. Abdul Malik is handy with his bait. He was once the captain of Amur region in first class matches where they were declared the champion of the side in 2022.
Yeah, Mewandi Pinders is a good stage right now. They have a strong middle lineup, especially the top order, the 2 openers. They're so strong about starting the innings. And that's the end of over 59 for that after 14 overs. Look at that 2 openers. 29 runs, both of them. Siddiqullah.
But Abdul Malik faced, I think, 2 more deliveries rather than his partner. But from the beginning of the game, they're having a lot of similarities. Very well started shot, one in a slower bouncer this time. The ball is pitching in front of wicketkeeper, dropping shot, very well collected. A chance given, square leg umpire win, high signal inside, 1 for the over.
That's a great morality for the openers, Mewan defenders. They have Azmatullah, the big hitter in the last inning. It was so beautiful for him. He came to the crease and scored quickly. This time just played straight to the fielder.
Not to forget left-right combination. After each single, they're going to change some fields. Even umpire is going to move from his position to the leg side. Having a lot of exercise in the ground. Umpire has been busy, kept busy there. Kareem Jannat is bowling a lot of short pitch deliveries in today's game. We haven't seen a lot of leg cutters and off cutters in the slower ones in today's. He's a touch expensive in his 3rd over.
Let's talk about successful points of the batters. Some batters, they gonna go for any ball off the baller. They do not look for pacing or pitching the ball, but how the ball is coming to the pitch, how to play that. So they just gonna go for a big shot. They're in a hurry condition, so that's why they are not successful main. But some players, some batters, they looking perfectly nicely to the ball, how the ball is coming, how to ball to play, answer at the ground. I mean, I think that's gonna be really perfect point for them.
Yeah, being as a batter, you should just see the ball, read the ball well, and try to know which distance it requires to be hit. But in the last 5 and 10 overs, when you're having plenty of wickets in your hand, it's called death overs. If your team need big runs, then you can go hard at the end back. But right in the middle, you have got a responsibility there. You have been trusted and you're sent up the order. So try to prove yourself as a good batter. Be technical.
Appeal. But the ball is a little bit over.
Kareem Jannat was having a strong appeal against Abdul Malik, who was charging down the track. As a result, umpire said the ball was pitching a little bit upish.
If we look to the two batters, Abdul Malik has been played just one match, test match against Zimbabwe. And Sadiq Atal has been played one match in international side, T20 or Pakistan. So we can call them the national cricket team of Afghanistan. And if we look to Mujib Sadran, he hasn't been in IPL for 2 years. Why? What do you think about his responsibility, his bowling, his role?
In franchise matches, they're looking for all your record of the previous year. Sometimes it's not your day. Like we have seen for the last couple of years, Hazrat Lazaze was having not his luck in his side. But yesterday, he proved the day before yesterday, he proved himself he can bat, he's a good, and he's having good fitness. So these are big stages of the game. He proved himself in IPL many times. In the last 1 in 2 years, he was not given any chance. It's a game of cricket. If he is going to re-perform again, he would be called back to the IPL franchise matches.
Yeah, definitely, you're completely right. If you do a good job, so you... Oh, that's nicely. Good delivery. Abdur Rahman is a new bowler coming, and he has a good face of the bowling. Right-handed, right arm bowlers.
Abdur Rahman, not only a good bowler, but the way he's batting, he's having a strong shoulders. He can dispatch the ball long distance. In the last match, he batted really well, scoring 65. So with some glorious sixes, and shots were outstanding. Very well played this time. Point fielder was beaten in. He was looking Abdul Malik for a second run. He was sent back. Sometimes seam ball can't help you, but sometimes you can use your mind where to spot on the ball to confuse the batter. You can go for the Yorker ones, you can go for slower ones, up cutter, leg cutters, variation, bouncers. So you can put pressure on the batting. Sometimes you are going to attack only the stumps. You are going to throw the ball under the bat and asking the batter to go for some big ones.
Yeah, if you look at the two batters, they're really nice couple of batting, standing on the crease, strike and non-strike with 30 runs. Just a chance. Don't make a mistake in this stage.
A slow start, but keeping wickets in hands. They're not worrying about that at the end. Death overs in the last, they have got plenty of power of hitters to come in, go for some glorious shots there. Ashmatullah Shahidi, the captain, will come after the first down. Wanted to go and pull that ball. The ball, after the pace of the ball, he didn't read the ball really well. Straight to the mid-on fielder for no run. Abdur Rahman is hitting the deck hard, extracting some bounce from the pitch. Brought some changes in the field. Finally gets brought into the circle there.
So if elected the bowling side of Hindu strikers, two fast bowler, Abdur Rahman, Najat Masood, one medium, Karim Jannat, two great spinner, Hamza Utak, and Mujibur Rahman Zadran. But they having no wicket till now from beginning to 16 over progress. Now Sadiq doesn't strike. Oh, that's nicely done. Oh, the fielder, that's gonna be 4 runs. Really balance, really beauty.
The last shot was quite outstanding, up and over the fielder, a few bounces before crossing the boundary line. He knew exactly that the long off fielder is inside the circle, so he played intentionally over the fielder for 4. After exact 16, 68 for the loss of none.
They are going really nicely. They're doing their job magnificently. Both at openers. Playing in mind. Look at that. Look at that great time and got his shot. Throw offside. Abdul Malik is on strike. No fans. He doesn't find a gave. He's surrounded by several different close fielders.
Very well ball and straight back to the bowler. Karim Janat collects the ball and he was in an attack to hit the stumps. But Abdul Malik was well home. Karim Janat, most often we have seen takes wicket straight away, but today he is wicketless and was a touch expansive in his first 3 overs. These are good games for preparation of World Cup and Asia Cup in 2023, where everyone is having a chance to play a lot of cricket. Shot! And goes straight down there. Fielders having a long chase there. Good dive and very well stopped the ball inside the circle for 2 inside the boundary. 2 runs only. Good commitment at the deep. Umpire is not sure whether it was crossing the boundary line or not. No. Good stop. Karim Janat, as we mentioned before, he is most often dropping the ball short, which is easy for the batter to pick up. And he pulled that nicely. Short pitch balls most often goes for pull-in hook ones.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great qualifier round for the batters, the players that they have, the qualification. They will show themselves to qualify once again to the placement, to find a placement about national cricket team once again, to show their talents and international ground.
One on the board after 16.5 overs without any wickets. Both the batters are in good touch, scoring 35 each. 15 runs away to score half centuries, fly the fine innings after the first best partnership. They had 115 in the third match. Very well played this time, straight and back to Karim Janat. Siddiqullah Atal after exact 17, 71 for the loss of none.
Not a bad news for Hindu strikers. Ibrahim Zadran is out of the squad. He's injured the last match. That's a bad news. The beginning time we can say Najibullah Zadran. He had the operation, throat operation. Then they selected Owas captain Ibrahim Zadran, and he injured. Then the captain, the skipper at this time is Absar Zazai.
Now both the teams who are playing their game today, they have got 3 points each, winning both against junior champions. In the first encounter they were having was washed out due to rain. Pitching outside Yamstrom nicely hits that time straight to the fielder there, a single for Abdul Malik. Abdul Rahman is generating a lot of pace, but is not, we haven't seen him ball the slow run in the cutter once. And bouncer, he is most often pitching the ball into the slots. That's quite easy for the batter to attack. They've got only one man outside the circle in the onside. Now second man as well. In the last over, last ball, the ball was pitched over the infielder there. Again, they have got the same fielder in same position. If he goes for a slower one, there would be a chance of lofted drive.
And the striker, they're going to look for breaking this partnership or taking a wicket. Right now, they are not able to just take a one wicket. And the current rate is a little bit decreased, 4.19 from 4.55. Just a chance for one, call for two. Definitely they picked up a couple of runs.
The current partnership reaches to 74. And they do not want to stop their innings. They're going to keep continuing their batting in the same fashion. Abdul Malik and Siddiqullah Atal from the side of Maywan defenders. They're in good touch.
Look at that one. Sadiq is in strike once again.
At the rate over 4, they can score 110 to 20 runs, which is not an easy, which is not a big target. They should at least score 280 plus to have a competitive total, to have a good match here in the same winning ground.
Yeah, definitely in the last innings they had a great opportunity for picking up a great total. But definitely we have to say the batting lineup destroyed in the last overs in the last time. So that's why just Umarzai contributed the batting lineup, and the score was, the target was 250 plus. And today they have a great opportunity once again to complete a perfect and a great target for the opposition. That's because of they have a great start and 10 wickets in their hands.
Would be the last ball of over number 18, scoring 75 for the loss of no wicket. Both the batters are having almost same score, 36 and 38. And that's going to be the last ball before drawing breaks.
And that's the end of over 76 per dot. A small break. After break, we'll be back.